chat room. It sounded like the seagulls from Finding Nemo just going, Koopo? Koopo? Just constantly. Oh no.
The struggle is
Yeah,
real.
people coming in like not knowing what's going on.
Yeah, it's like big beef.
Big beef.
I smell like beef.
I smell like beef. That kid was. That kid's amazing.
Yep.
Just sitting there saying, "I smell like beef." What's her mother doing, letting her roll around in like burger meat?
Oh my god. Hi, Joella. Welcome to the stream. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. Oh boy. I can't believe I just did that. Did you hear that? I hope none of you heard that.
Oh!
Mog, did you hear that?
Did I hear a thing? Did I hear you, Kupo?
Did you hear my mic
getting
smacked?
I think you got lucky. I was typing, and when I type, I end up tuning everything else out.
Oh,
so I think you got really lucky. Somebody clip it.
I was like, welcome to the stream, 12 Ella, and I like flailed my arms like I normally do, and I like just smacked the mic.
So you're beating your chat now? Is this how you treat your chat members, your valued followers? Even your mods, you just slap them around?
No!
Big beefus.
No! Big beef indeed. And some big beef moments. Also, as usual, everyone let me know how the volume for the game is, how the volume for Mog is, how I sound, if I need to be turned down or turned up or whatever. Because apparently audio is the worst part of all my streams. Dang see. Oh no, Barry! I feel that. I've had that happen bunches of times too, where I've been doing something like extremely, like, in an extremely difficult way, and then later I find out there's a much easier way to do it. Like, when I first started doing journalism stuff, I used to do this thing where before I had the Otter app, which allows you to like take audio files and transfer it into text. Before I did that, I would just take the audio files and transcribe it myself. So I would spend several hours just transcribing an entire interview. And it was always the worst. And now I just put it in Otter and it does it in a couple minutes and it's done. I mean, it's not 100% accurate, but it's pretty good. It's good enough for the most part. You're learning though, Barry. You're learning. And that's the most important part, is learning. Everyone has to take the time to learn how to do what they're doing. And that's okay.
Doing the Japanese. I will say the English voice acting is not bad in this game.
Yeah. It honestly was such a hard thing for me to decide because I'm like, on the one hand, I always prefer to listen to things in the original voices for anything. Like, if something's originally in Italian, I want to hear it in Italian. If something's originally in English, I want to hear it in English. If something's originally in Japanese, I want to hear it in Japanese. But on the other hand, I'm like, but for the stream, it probably would have been better to do English. And it was a back and forth for me, but in the end I decided that I would do it with Japanese speaking and subtitles. Because on the one hand, like, the subtitles are right there, and on the other, a lot of times it's like we're talking while the characters are talking anyway, so it's like voices aren't as important for a commentative walkthrough, I guess. But, you know, I don't remember what I was doing last time, though, which is kind of a problem.
Where are you?
I just got across the sea to, this other place to talk about.
That's very helpful, Anya, to this other place to talk about this thing.
I don't remember the person's name, that's the problem.
Okay. Open up your menu.
Oh wait, no, I think I just gotta go here. I think we're good.
Okay, well.
Yeah, this looks right.
Great schmoogly moogly.
闘技場の街というだけあっている人たちの顔ぶれは様々ですね。そうね。目的がバラバラだもの。
How does it feel to hear the Japanese voices
私らみ
after
たいな
hearing
も
the
ね。
English
私た
voices?
ちは周囲の人たちにどんな
I
風
can't
に
hear
見ら
them
れている
because
ん
I
でし
want
ょ
to
う。
make sure I hear your voice and I don't
Oh,
want to hear
that's
like
true.
have the stream echo off my microphone.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
なら僕は迷子の子供じゃない？
Understandable.
じゃあ俺やっぱりいいわ。なんか予想できたんで。
I wonder how other streamers do it. I guess they stream in the Discord call as well as on stream, I guess.
You're actually much farther than I.
Really?
Yeah, you're way farther than I am.
Nice. I mean, I've been
I got
playing
like
it.
frustrated at like. Yeah, I've been getting frustrated because I gotta get all my allies to have the abilities of their weapons. And it's just exhausting, and I just set it down for a while and never picked it back up because of it. Here's
the answer for you, Mog. Here's the answer. Put yourself on easy mode. And then all of your problems are solved.
But then the XP, Anya.
That's true. That's true. Like, I'm just permanently on easy mode because towards the start, I just kept dying to this one early boss, and I'm like, I'm dying to the second boss like 5 million times. I'm setting myself to easy mode. And I've just been breezing through the game
I put
because
myself
of
to
that.
normal mode. Yeah. I will say, because I never learned to, like, at first, I didn't learn to properly set my abilities. When I went to that forest and fought, like, this danger dog thing, I got my butt floored because it just poisons you. It runs around, it has minions. There's stupid flowers everywhere that can confuse you and just stun you for, like, ever.
Wait, when was this?
I hated it. This is way earlier, like in the beginning, almost. After you revive the big tree.
Oh. I think that was around the boss I got stuck with too. And I ended up just switching to easy mode because I couldn't beat it. No, I think the boss that I got stuck on was actually the one in the when you first meet Rita. And I went into like the dungeon area and I couldn't get past that one boss. Well, no, I did it after that because I managed to beat it, but only after like buying like 1,000,000 items. It was funny.
ドン・ホワイトホースの使いのものでも
ドンこれは失礼我が名はナッツこの町のドゥーチェ代理を務めている
Oh no, I just realized. Wait, is this your first time playing through Vesperia, Mog?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is, but I really don't care about spoilers.
Oh, okay.
I've always been like that. If somebody's like, "Oh, you okay with spoilers?" I've just been like, I usually just forget because I'm an airhead. So.
I feel that I'm the same exact way. Like, I don't care if people give me spoilers for things most of the time because my brain will just forget it because I have the worst memory on the face of this planet Earth.
Right.
Like everyone knows.
Somebody could tell me, like, the Star Wars thing, and I'll be like, okay, and then I'll never watch it because I know it, but then when I decide to watch it, I'll basically forget everything that was told to me.
Yeah, same.
That's how I get. I really like some of the outfits for these characters. Some of them I just genuinely hate that make no sense.
Yeah. You mean like the DLC outfits?
Yeah, because the Game Pass came with it.
Yeah.
Like I was just like, cool. I will say, freaking, what was the younger kid's name? Kevin or some shenaniganry? I think it's like Keel?
No.
God.
Oh my gosh, now I don't remember his name. We have the same bad memory.
No.
Mong and I have the same bad memory.
To be fair, it's been like
Carol.
a long couple months since I've played. Carol, that's it. Yeah, Carol. I hate most of his outfits, quite honestly, from the DLC.
Yeah.
Like none of them are really good or fit the theme.
Yeah.
I like it when an outfit is fancy, but
yeah,
fits the theme.
Yeah, the one I picked for him was his like delinquent outfit. I ended up picking the delinquent outfit for Carol, the school outfit for Yuri, this weird looks kind of like Sephiroth outfit for Rapide. I picked this almost ballerina style outfit for Estelle, this witch's outfit for Rita, this sort of elven princess outfit with some cool, what's the word? Not leggings, but, like, there's a certain word for it, but I can't remember the word for it. But you can see it right there. I picked that for her. I picked, like, this, dark soldier, masked soldier outfit thing for Raven, and, the, captain outfit for, Patty, and the Mad Hatter type outfit for, oh my gosh, Flynn.
できれば、次の新月の晩に来てもらいたいのだが。
But yeah, most of the outfits I don't like. I basically picked the one outfit for each character that I was like, this one is a good outfit, so I'll stick with it.
Since you probably don't remember, or like you have a better connection with these characters, which one of these characters are your favorite?
Oh, I mean, Yuri is definitely the best protagonist of any game ever. Like, definitely one of the best, in my opinion. Like, Yuri really makes this game. Like, the reason, like, I honestly consider Vesperia to be, like, the best Tales game, and a big part of that is the fact that Yuri is just such a good character. And he's honestly one of the best, like main characters of any game ever. And I know Azure agrees with me on that too. Like, we've had long talks about how Yuri is actually the best character.
Yeah, he's. I'd like to consider him as a Goku with more personality.
Yeah.
Because my issue with Goku is that he just freaking gets powerful for like plot reasons, but he's an idiot and never really grows up personally. But so far, Yuri just generally seems to know what he wants to do, and he's true to himself, and he sticks that way. And like in a sense, yeah, he's like Goku when he comes to getting stronger. He just kind of like looks at something, he's like, oh cool, I'm gonna do that now. And then he does it.
Yeah.
It's actually impressive.
Yeah, that's what Asher and I were saying too. We were like, the best thing about Yuri is the fact that unlike most main characters who a lot of the plot is them being like, I don't know what I'm doing, I don't know what I'm fighting for, I don't know what I want to do in life, blah 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 blah. Yuri walks into the game like, I already know what I want to do, I just gotta find out how to do it. And that's
I'm
what
gonna
makes
go
him great.
punch this guy. I'm gonna go punch this guy who stole the blast.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
It's like, that's like his entire thing is just, I'm gonna do what I set out to do in the first place, keeping that goal in mind while doing other goals that just happen to be aligning.
Yeah. Which is what makes him so
really
good.
cool.
Yeah, it's what makes him so good because he knows already what he wants to do and how to do it. Like, he's already discovered that, and he's just having to figure out how to accomplish those goals. And that's so different from most main characters, where, like, a big thing for most main characters is having to figure out what they even want to do.
Oh.
Right. Oh man. I really, even though I like Yuri, I really like Rapide.
Yeah, Rapide is great.
The
too.
dog is awesome.
I mean, the dog in every game is just always the best character. Like, any game that gives you a dog is a good game. And that's a fact. I honestly want...
Did I tell you?
No, you go, Mog. You go.
Go ahead. No, you go. I'll sling this rubber band at this screen and it's gonna get you. You go.
I just wanted to say I really want a game that gives you a cat, though. Like, there needs to be more games that give you dogs, but also cool. I need games that give you cats.
I actually agree with that. There's a lot of dogs in whenever they give you an animal partner, they never give you a cat. If there's ever like an animal companion in like a player RPG or some shit,
yeah.
they never give you like a big jaguar or something, which would be sick. It actually literally.
Yeah.
I want a kitty.
I think there was this
It's
one
like
game.
you open the backpack, and Happy comes out with an eye and just attacks.
Yeah, that would be amazing. I think there was one game that did something like that. I'm trying to remember now. What was it? I know Vinny played it. Vinny, the Vinny we know now, Vinny Vinesauce, played it, and it's a game that was, it was, I think, kind of about, like, dealing with loss and mental health and, like, just learning how to move on and stuff. And in that game, you have a cat companion throughout it. And I'm like, that's amazing. I want more games like that.
Right.
What were you saying
Did
earlier,
I,
Asamon?
I was getting an emote commission.
Ooh.
even though I don't have like the count to hit the affiliate level or
ちょっとあんた
yet, I still thought it would be more tantalizing if everybody saw an emote and it was just like, oh, yay, something we can earn.
その格好
Yee.
すいませんがあなたアイフリードのお孫さん
Getting a desk slam emote made
Ooh,
because I thought it would
yeah.
be a good idea.
Yeah, I like that idea.
いやね
Everybody
ちょっと
always
した
has like
噂
a
が流れて
stupid a smile and I'm not gonna crap on anybody who does this, but I'm also kind of crapping on anybody who does this.
アイフリードみ
Like
たいな
if you
服
do
着
it,
て
it's fine
その孫だって
because
名乗
you
る
know
娘がいる
people want it, I guess. But I always get angry because they're all the same emote. It's just frustrating to me. You can't have like a Grinch smile emote. Like the Grinch has an amazing smile. Why wouldn't you put it on an emote? It's just things like that kind of frustrate me. They all look the same, and yet people will subscribe just to get the same emote they already got from another like streamer.
Yeah.
全部で450
I
ガル
feel
I like to
that.
challenge. Yeah, I like to challenge my artists by going like, "Hey, I want something unique." And granted, I know like a desk slam emote with like laser eyes is not exactly unique. It's still something to
あの
make
もううちにはあまり
because a lot of people who do the desk slam or the laser eyes always gatekeep it behind like a tier 2 sub, and I'm like, why? Why is
そのですね
you if it's popular, wouldn't you want it to be accessible to everyone? Because then it entices just more people to get it.
Yeah.
いや
People are more likely to spend money on a tier 1 sub than they are like a tier 3 or a
私
tier
は
2.
何もそんなことを
It's just my opinion.
Yeah. No, I get it. I get it. I mean, like for me personally, I don't watch. I used to watch Sinnoh a lot. Sinnoh Beats like all the time, but I don't really watch him anymore. But I still have stayed subscribed because one, I want to support him, but two, because I want to keep using some of the emotes. Like some of the
Right.
emotes have become like a big like thing like I basically use all the time. Like there's this one where it's him like face palming. Like looking kind of dead on the inside, and I use that all the time. I legitimately use that emote all the time.
Yeah, you see, emotes like that where you can't get them from any other streamer, I feel is what makes what makes like these emotes actually precious.
Yeah, yeah.
Because let's take a look at you've seen the panda emotes from like Admiral Baru, right?
Yeah.
Now, his emotes are popular because they're cute, adorable, and they fit the theme.
くだらねえ話してるじゃねえか
A lot of people get it 'cause there's so many of them and they're so relatable and stuff like that. I don't
なんだよ
get why people continue to try to mimic this emote when they go to the panda guy for the panda emotes already. They wouldn't need an emote that looks the same as the panda emotes if they didn't already spend money on it, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's just like a waste of money and a waste of space.
Yeah.
Put something interesting, like have like a trash can with giant flailing tentacles or something like that.
Yeah.
That was like a horrible example of an emote because you wouldn't know what to use it for, but it's, like you have some common sense, I'm sure.
Yeah. Yee.
So that's why I'm getting these emotes made, because I want them to be tantalizing, I want them to be exciting, and I want them to be unique to where they're not like, oh, hey, I could get this emote from so and so, so I'm not going to do it.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense, actually. Also, Mog, I hope you reach affiliate. I believe in you.
Everyone believes in me, but they never show up. Smile. And that's like a hard truth too. You've showed up, yeah. I'm not good.
Yee. And I think
Most
I have
of-
you
most
on my auto host list. I think. I'll have to check again.
Do you?
Yeah, I think so. I only recently found out how to use it. I had like the list and everything, but I didn't know I had to press the button to actually activate it. So I was like, I don't understand why my channel doesn't host anything. And then I realized that I didn't turn it on. And I was like, oh, big beef.
Derp.
And this was like a couple days ago, but I think you're on the list of people that my channel auto hosts.
I need to start putting more channels to auto host. I just never do it because I'm genuinely lazy.
Yo, I feel that.
I'm just like I'm not lazy enough to type in your name and then send a host or a raid, but I'm lazy enough to ignore the desire of wanting to fill in that list.
Yeah. Nah, that makes sense.
It's really funny. Maybe I should get like the you know that meme where it's caramel dancing and it's just somebody laying on face down on the floor. You should get an emote made of that. That'd be funny. I'm also working on like trying to make a bunch of different mascot characters that isn't my Moogle avatar. Because if someday, along the line, I want to, let's say, put it on a merch shirt, I can't put a Moogle on a merch shirt.
Yeah.
Because that would get me in trouble. But I can definitely do that with, like, every mascot character I make. So I think that's like the route I was gonna take, is that we're just gonna make a bunch of freaking cute little mascot characters in an adventure guild together with my character.
Oh, that would be cool.
Yeah.
You are honestly so creative, Mug.
I really try to be. It's just I really fail on the creativity level when it comes to talking about things, or so I feel.
Nah, I think you're good. I think you're absolutely
10 minutes
good.
of silence after saying that.
No, I feel like it's hard to carry conversations for a long period of time for anyone.
Oh, for real. Especially when it starts messing up your throat.
Yeah. After a 3-hour stream, my throat is already like, time to die.
No. It's what happens when you don't practice. And half my family doesn't want to talk to me anyway, Smile. So it's really hard to get the vocal cord practice in.
Oh no, Mog.
I mean it as a joke, but it does sound serious. We're all like really introverted for the most part, and we rarely have a conversation. But when we do, we have like a full-blown conversation. And I think that's really where I fall, is that I need to have that extra person to where I really bounce off of in order for a conversation to fully blossom.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No, I get it. I was just talking the other day with Azure and Adam about how I feel like most streams, like I could do a long stream if I had like a good group of people with me, like to talk with.
Really?
Like, cause for me, 3 hours is like my hard limit when I do like solo streams, but I feel like if I had a group of people, I could go way longer than that, because then it's not just like me carrying the stream, it's me plus other people who are all kind of carrying the stream together, so it's not as much like pressure or exhaustion involved.
I've actually had to hard limit myself on how long I stream, because I end up streaming for like 8 hours or longer.
Whoa. That's insane.
Yeah, I end up looking at the stream I end up looking at the stream time after because I'm having so much fun with the game, and I'm just like, oh god, I really, this isn't normal.
That's amazing.
The funny part is that I'm accomplishing what I really wanted to do anyway, which is have really long streams. But it's really hurting me in the long run because in order to obtain like average viewership, you have to like end it sooner, you know, so people can like filter it back and forth.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's like, I don't know, for me, I just get so exhausted after a period of time, and also very hungry too. I tend to eat like a big meal after streams because streaming actually makes me really hungry. But I don't know, like I would like to do some long streams at some point, but I don't know if I have like the energy capacity to do a really long stream unless it was with a game that I really, really wanted to play through. But a lot of times for those games where I played for that long, I didn't stream them. Or if I did, I streamed them on Discord. Like recently I did that.
Cybertank.
I did that with, wait, what was that mod?
You stream Cyberjank.
Cyberjank? What is that?
Cyberpunk, but janky.
Huh. Oh, you mean cyber? Oh, yeah. Did you see that video, Mog, where this video came out like when that game originally came out.
Oh, God.
And it was of like the intro sequence where he's like in the subway car and he's like walking up to the window, and then outside the window it says CD Projekt Red presents or whatever outside the window. And then in the video, the game just like crashes right after that. So it's so funny because
CD
it's
Projekt
like,
C.
yeah, it's like CD Projekt Red presents blue screen of death.
At this point, it's kind of like, what videos have you not seen of Cyberjank? You know,
Yeah.
I've seen so many bad bugs with Cyberpunk, and it's really weird that when I say this, but I hadn't had an issue with Cyberpunk, not a major one anyway. So it was really unique, a perspective to see how bad the game actually was for everyone else, while I was having like an absolute blast myself.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's kind of like, it might also depend on people's equipment as well, because I feel like it might have, I mean, what were you using to run the game?
What do you mean? Like, which version of the game I was running?
Yeah. And what hardware?
I was using a cyberware PC, and I had the PC version. I think it was the console version that had like the most bugs.
Yeah, the console version had a lot of bugs. It also I think it was determined by what kind of PC people were having too, because it was just a game that required a lot of CPU, and I think if you didn't have enough, and the consoles definitely didn't have enough, like that led to a lot of the bugs.
Right. It was like my PC actually ran it really well, which I thought was gonna run a whole lot worse than it actually did for me. I'm really, can I be honest? I'm disappointed. I didn't get any jank.
Yeah, no, not able to get with the memes.
Yeah. No, it's not so much that, but let's take, for example, a lot of Bethesda's games. A lot of Bethesda's games had like a bunch of really quirky glitches and stuff like that, and I'm not going to point out 76 because rather than the problem with 76 was their bugs weren't just terrible, like they would actually be game damaging and or like computer damaging levels of bad.
Yeah.
But I genuinely think that there are like bugs that are fucking incredible. Like I saw one. I gotta sneeze real quick. Give me a second. Never mind, it ran away from me.
No.
But there was a bug where there was like a ghoul running towards somebody, and of course, that as it sounds, there's nothing wrong with it. It's a ghoul. It's running towards somebody. Yeah, but it's missing its head.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's like it should definitely be dead, but its body is sitting there like flailing towards you.
Oh boy.
Yeah. There's glitches like that are amusing to me, and that's what I think gave it its magic. I personally have this opinion where if you're a game developer and you see a glitch that isn't particularly harmless, I think you should collect it and like put it as a collection thing.
Yeah.
As an example, if that zombie came at me with like a head missing and it was reported, I would like capsulated that glitch and turned it into like a collectible item so that you could turn on later and just have random crap like that happen.
Yeah. That would be fun, honestly.
Yeah, and it's funny because every time a glitch or something like that happens, everyone always be like, my immersion! And I'm like, yeah, your immersion is broken. But at the same time, how can you ignore something this dumb?
Yeah.
Like, this is fun.
Yeah. I feel like sometimes it's like people forget that games are supposed to, above all else, be fun. And sometimes fun can be in the jankiness of it.
Alright. Yeah, 100%. I agree. I really love it when ragdoll physics go absolutely insane. Like, I think I could use Gmod for example, where people play with the player models and they just start flailing everywhere because you're stretching them like an Armstrong doll.
Yeah, it's so good.
Stuff like that's what makes it entertaining.
Yeah.
Is this man hugging this woman?
No, they're like, this guy is fighting this other guy right in front of the shop. Yeah, right, there's the other guy.
Get him, Yuri.
Yeah.
Get him, Yuri. Waterboard him.
Oh, no! No! Ugh, you can't keep saying that.
What do you mean? It's a perfectly good technique. I don't understand.
Oh my gosh. Insane.
Just make him sleep with the bubble.
Oh my god. Crazy.
With your feet. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Let's see. But yeah, I wish Cyberpunk glitched like that because I wanted to stream it, but if it doesn't glitch like that, it's gonna be hard to make some entertaining moments, you know?
Yeah, because then it's just like the same as everything else.
Yeah. Dunk brought me, actually told me something very interesting. Apparently, the cars in the game actually just go in circles.
Oh,
like,
really?
they don't actively have a... Yeah, they have, like, designated driving pattern.
Oh,
and they
that's
just
funny.
go in circle. It's
funny.
really funny to me. Like, it's like, I hate it. And I'm like, I understand the hate for it, but that's really funny.
Yeah.
You could literally make a really crappy NASCAR joke out of it.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of think of it in the same way as, like, with the Mass Effect Andromeda stuff. Like, yes, everyone, like, hated on it, But I feel like it also made Andromeda like one of the most like well-known Mass Effect games at the same time. Because all the glitches and stuff made it funny and made it entertaining and made it something that people wanted to play and riff on and whatnot.
Oh, right.
And so it's kind of like people say they hate it, but in reality, people want something like that to come out and riff on, you know? And meme on.
It's like what Sushi used to do when he was streaming. He would just find like really strange games and then play them, and then they were just either bad or really wonky.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of that's sort of what the Forgotten podcast, the Three Nerds, One Forgotten Game podcast kind of is supposed to be in a way. Like, on one hand, it's to let people know of the existence of some unknown games, but also it's to see, like, some old, like, janky stuff. And, like, make fun of it, too.
Right.
But, speaking also... No, you go, Mog.
Yeah. I might have changed the topic. I want to hear where this is going.
Oh, I was just gonna say that earlier when I was mentioning games that I've streamed on Discord, but not on my actual stream, that I could stream for longer than 3 hours. Dragon Age Inquisition would have definitely been a game that I would stream for very long periods of time. Just because I had so much fun with that game, and I legit had periods where I just streamed it for like that long. I remember one time I decided that I would just stay up at night because my sleeping schedule was so bad, so I just kept playing Dragon Age Inquisition, and I played it throughout the entire night. It was so funny.
That's how you do it. If you find a game that you really love, you're gonna play it a lot. That's something that even I'm having hard times doing, because there's games I love, but I haven't found a game yet that has kept me wanting to, like, Northern Lion with Binding of Isaac levels of play it.
Yeah.
You know? I've always envied that man, like, enjoying the game. Not anymore. He recently talked about how he's like, I want it to end.
Yeah.
But I admire the fact that a man like that can play a game like Binding of Isaac for so long and enjoy it up until now. It's actually a feat of its own. And I really want to have that game that means that much to me.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if I have a game
I guess
quite like that in the end. Like, I've had games that I've played a lot of, but I don't know if I have ever had a game that I could just play over and over again and, like, do more and more for. Like, the closest recently would be, of course, when I played Dragon Age Inquisition, and also when I played Hades, and I guess Stardew, too, because I've played Stardew already, like, several times through. But besides that, a lot of games, like, I play it once, like, every couple of hours for a while, and then I finish it and I'm done with it. But yeah, it's always kind of nice when you can find a game like that, where you can just play it and play it and play it and continuously be into it.
Right. Feel that. I can plug in my phone so it's not dying while I'm watching.
Oh no, Mog!
Big beef.
Biggest of beefs.
Biggest beef stick.
Biggest beef stick. I don't know about that one.
No.
But yeah.
Beefaroni.
Beefaroni. That one's great. I love that one.
I guess I could accommodate dungeon delving games. Like, I brought up my old childhood game Fate, right? I didn't bring it up like on a stream or anything like that. But there's something genuinely satisfying in just like going down an endless horde of dungeons and slapping monsters senseless. in a fit of
実は
teenager angst, I'm sure.
乗っ取ろうとしてる男を倒して
Don't understand me, Mom. I'm going to the dungeon.
この町を
Yeah, and just like
いきなり物騒な
looting
話ね、
and
それ。
I guess they're hack and slash games.
でも
Are
なんで
generally
あんた
like
がそれを
mindless
止めよ
fun,
うとしてん
and
の？
I have like a deep connection with those. But I don't think it would be very
別の
entertaining
程度
on
の
like
こと
a
だし、
watcher's
ほっ
end
とけば
to
いい
where
じゃ
they
ない。
would just be like, oh, I love watching this guy mow constant amounts of copious
アレスト
demons
ラーヤに
down.
は
Yeah.
闘技場遺跡の調査をさせてもらっていま
Unless
して
if it was like brutal doom.
Yeah, I feel that. I think out of the games that I listed as games that I like replaying through, the only one that would be interesting to watch me play on stream would probably be Stardew. That one, maybe, would be interesting to watch me just play through, at least from just like a calm stream standpoint. But like, Dragon Age Inquisition and Hades are both games that are fun to play on your own, but I don't think are fun to watch necessarily.
そっか。そういやこの町、すっ
Right.
ごく
I've
古いん
been
だよ
I've been
ね。
having a hard time struggling with that
も
concept
し別の
as
人
as
間が
a
上に
streamer.
立って
Because a lot of the games that I've been finding, like example of Project Zomboid or many of the other games that I've been picking out, have been very much solely focused on entertaining me, but not enough on entertaining other
すみま
people.
せん
And if I don't have like a conversationalist joining me and chatting with me while I play something like that, it's not
この
exactly
町を作った
you know
古い一族
a lively
我が
stream,
人
so
と
to
この
speak.
町の渡りをつけてくれたと聞いています
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of why I've been trying to like change things up a bit on my own channel. Basically now on Wednesdays I've made it entirely multiplayer days where basically on Wednesdays is when the podcast is going to start happening after this upcoming week. Every other Wednesday will be podcasts. And then the podcast, unlike in the past where it was the full 3 hours, is only going to be an hour and a half. So that there's no, like, monotony or anything out of it. It's just fast-paced, like, good time. And it doesn't drag out. And then after that is just, like, multiplayer games. So any games that can have multiplayer, so that other people can join and have fun with it, and it's just quick fun with other people. So, like, for example, yesterday I played Super Animal Royale with Azure and Adam. And so it's, like, stuff like that where it's more interactive, it's more fun because there's more people involved and whatnot. And then on these days, like, I still want to have my, like, streams where I'm just, like, playing games like I'm doing right now. But I want to keep it more varied. So, like, for example, at the start of the stream today, I did Strange Telephone, and now I'm playing Tales of Vesperia. Because I feel like playing one game for a long period of time can be a little, like, exhausting. Not just for me, but for, like, people watching a stream, too. And so I've kind of decided...
like a...
Yeah. So I think, like, having, like, an hour and a half of one thing and an hour and a half of another thing is, like, a good combo, if that makes sense.
Right.
古い一族ね
Makes sense to me.
Yeah, because then that way it's, like, you're getting a good amount of time with one thing, but it's not being dragged out.
それってクリティア族のこと？
Exactly.
Because I just feel like lately a lot of my streams have been feeling a little dragged out sometimes. Like, I've noticed recently that by the time I get towards the end of a stream, like, a lot of times it feels a little, like, down compared to the start of a stream. And I feel like by changing the games up and doing different stuff, that will probably fix that.
で
Oh yeah, that does fix it. It also is kind of like
チャンピオンです
は？
My worry is that if you don't have a game to fix that situation, there's got to be something you can do to do it. Because that's my situation. Because I can't always just be like, well, I'm gonna buy 2 new games and stream them and do that per stream. Because that's insane. Actually insane if you do that. But you can.
No, you go, Mog.
Go ahead.
Go, Mog. I was just gonna respond to David, but you go first. I don't want to cut you off.
I think my brain just forgot it.
No, Mog!
Oh no!
I'm so sorry.
Now we'll never know.
I'm so sorry. But yeah, I was just gonna respond to David because he said, "Hey Anya, where is your maid outfit?" LMAO. Oh my gosh. Maybe one day I'll get out one of my more fancy dresses and just wear it on stream for no reason other than to look cute on stream.
Yeah, looking cute.
No, it's fine, David. Don't worry about it. I love you so much. You're great. And yeah, whenever I play more Super Animal Royale, you'll get to see it in there as well.
What, your maid outfit?
Yeah, I wear a maid outfit in Super Animal Royale.
Oh.
Yeah.
You're like a battle.
Yeah, it's like a battle royale, but with like animals.
I played it before, yeah. I was with you guys when you originally talked about it, and then I think I played a few games with you.
Yeah.
It's been a long time, so I wouldn't expect a memory.
Yeah, I played a little bit of it yesterday with Azure and Adam, and it's such a good time. I normally don't like battle royales, but something about Super Animal Royale is like really fun. And like
because it's small, friendly, and like it doesn't have a toxic player base of 5-year-olds.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. It feels a lot more relaxing and not as like intense, and it feels fun and like a good time when you play it. Heck yeah, David. Yeah, I miss going to conventions. I miss it so much.
Oh, streamer conventions?
Or just conventions in general. Like, I went to anime conventions, Comic-Cons, things like that before COVID. And I miss it. I used to cosplay because I was part of a cosplay club, and also because I found cosplaying fun. So I would have my own costumes and go to conventions, which is what David's referring to. But of course I haven't been able to do that in a long time because COVID happened. So it's big sad.
Oh my god, this emote's actually cute as hell. I really want to show it to you, but it's not finished yet.
Oh shoot. I'm excited to see it whenever it's finished.
Oh, she works fast. Like, the arts, let me pull out her name. Hexenist, who's been doing our D&D commissions for Talk Crit, has actually been insanely fast with like the amount of artwork we've commissioned. I've ordered so there was Boko, that's one of my characters. There was his cursed dolly that I showed you. There was the Steel Defender. And then there was, then I ordered 2 more commissions, which was, Minhawk, and then, an alternate project, photo that I won't talk about just yet, but I will show you. And then I ordered this emote, and she got it done. I think when I started the commission was like on the 16th. I think when the Stimmy money just hit, and she finished all of them.
Oh
within a
my.
matter of like a few days.
That's amazing. Yeah.
Yeah, and the quality of the artwork is absolutely insane.
Yeah.
So she'll be done with it by the time.
じゃあ誰が出るわけ？
Yeah, I loved seeing all the ones you shared with me the other day. Those were all really cool looking. I loved them all so much.
Oh, they're gorgeous. I have I want to show you Minhawk and then my project art after this stream whenever you're done with it. I don't know how long you stream for.
Usually 3 hours, so a half hour more.
Oh, really? We've already been like an hour and a half through.
Yeah, it's been 2 hours and a half now. I've been live for 2 hours and 35 minutes.
I didn't notice.
I know, time flies when you're having a good time.
You see, this is what I mean by I don't pay attention to time on stream, and I end up streaming for like 8 hours because I have fun with the game. But like, even if my chat isn't engaging with me as much as I want it to, it's not like I can change that. So
Yeah.
I have fun with the game, and I end up like streaming and talking to myself and saying dumb things to myself to entertain me, and it works. The fool beeth be easily entertained.
Now that's great though. I feel like if I were to ever, like, if, like, all of us and Dunce and Cam and Lynn and you and everybody, like, if we all were able to do, like, a big Minecraft server thing, like, I would probably play that for ages.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I had like a sick idea for Minecraft where I genuinely had an RPG idea. Back when like the server, the Mel server was still active. I wanted to get together so everybody could like play genuinely like a false MMO. Let me check because my artist just messaged me.
チャンピオン倒しゃギルドの名も俺たちにとっても悪い話じゃない。
But yeah, it would be cool if we could all do something like that all together.
Right.
Would be rad, and I would totally be playing that like so often. Honestly, I would stream more often if it wasn't for the fact that like I live with my family at the moment, and like streaming takes a lot of bandwidth, especially since I'm connected to Ethernet to make sure that the stream never crashes, or at least like only would crash on like a blue moon. And so because of that, like I can't like stream too much, otherwise like the rest of my family can't use the internet.
Yeah, that does sound like a problem.
Yeah.
では、準備ができたら受付で手続きしてください。
Oh my god. So this emo is basically going to be because if they're all going to be mascot characters, I guess it makes sense. Like if some of them were actual monsters and or D&D characters or something, you know. So this is cute. What I'm looking at right now is actually. I just want to make sure that it's donezoed.
Heck yeah. Please share the emote when it's done with me. I want to see it.
She confirmed it. It is in fact done.
Nice.
Let me copy the image. Let me send it to you now.
Ooh.
Look at my email.
Wait, I have to do this so I can see it.
Yeah, you'd have to tap out.
Yeah, I have to tab out to see it. Let me see. Let me see. Oh, I love it.
I know, right? It's a cutie. It's so cute.
That's so good.
I know. It came out better than I thought it was gonna be.
And I loved
You see,
the image before that too. It's so good.
I know.
Both of
Nobody
them?
ever wants like. Hmm?
I was just saying both of them look so good.
I know, right? She's so freaking awesome. Why can't I want to make art. Like, I think people who do this stuff makes me do art.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes I'm like, I wish I could do it. And I mean, I've drawn stuff before, but definitely not at that level. But I know it takes practice. It's all about the practice behind it. But this was something I wanted to mention earlier, but one of my good friends, Anna, he is an amazing artist, and he also is super fast too. Like, he can just pump out art like so quickly. Like, he's amazing. I love him so much.
It's insane.
Yeah. It's all about
Some people just got like talent.
Yeah. Oh, also, you were asking about favorite characters. I also like this character a lot too, just because he has a really awesome design. Duke. I love him.
Right. Oh, who was Duke again?
You probably haven't met him yet in the game, but he's like. I mean, I probably shouldn't talk about him because he's spoilers.
Is he the dude with the wild sword?
He's the dude with the long white hair, reddish outfit, right here.
Oh, I have seen him. Like, I'm at the tower part.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm at the tower part, and I think that's what frustrates me and left, because the boss just keeps summoning minions after minions, even though I destroyed the bridge.
Oh!
It's so
I now know where you're at. I know where you're at.
I hate that one so much. Why?
I know exactly where you're at. It was great because I didn't even have to do the whole bridge thing on easy mode. I was able to just kill him. Oh my gosh.
It's insufferable. I should probably slap myself to easy mode, honestly.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just playing for the storyline and also to try and just get through it for the stream. So I'm just like, no one really cares to see me do well in a video game, so might as well just go on easy and just speed through it.
貴族ね。あんたはどんな高尚な用事持ってきてんだ？答える必要はない。まさか世界を救うとか、そんなんじゃねえだろ?
I just had a wonderful idea for like both another D&D character and like an emote.
なんだあいつ。
And I was just like, why don't I make like a red panda, like a red panda rogue? Playful. Red pandas are cute. Everybody likes red pandas.
Yeah, red pandas are adorable.
What do you think?
What do you mean, what do I think?
What do you think? Like a red panda that looks like a little thief? Little bandit?
I think that would look adorable. Red pandas are foxes? I mean, yeah, I can see that, because I love foxes. Foxes are my favorite animal ever. I love them so much. So I definitely love red pandas.
Yeah. Yeah. Slam.
I mean, yeah, it's not in
save them
the
to
fox's
wonder.
family, but it definitely has the feel for it.
寄ってって見ててやってって
What?
百戦錬磨闘技大会勝ち抜き戦参加者受付中です
Wait, red pandas aren't pandas?
No, they're not pandas. I think they're described. They look like pandas, but they're not pandas.
I am in shock. I am disturbed. I am upset. I cannot believe this. Red pandas. Why call them red pandas if they're not even pandas? I'm so upset. The language just continuously lies to us every day. I have honestly never known this. I have never known this. I'm in shock. David, Mog, you have both flipped my whole world upside down.
Let me Google it for you so we can actually
やりますかやられます
get a
か
full thing.
参加するんですねじゃあ張り切って中までお進みください
Yeah, I think in the DNA construct they are not. Red pandas can be easily identified by their unique ruddy coat. I don't need a freaking definition of what they are. I know what they are. I just need to know.
まずトーナメント方式で行われる予選を勝ち抜いていただきます。3回勝ち抜けば大会チャンピオンと対戦となります。
Oh, this is interesting. Red pandas are solitary except during breeding seasons. In human care, most breeding pairs are together year-round. In the wild, in the home range of one animal is about 1 square mile. So basically, they're literally very independent until they're like, I guess it's that season, huh? I'm gonna go find a wife.
Oh my gosh. That's insane.
Right, wife, life good.
こりゃギルドの名も上がるわ。
I mean, I feel like a lot of animals though are like that. I remember hearing that what allowed humans to create civilization and like progress as a species was the fact that we all like decided to start helping each other and working with each other and developing a space for all of us together, and that's what led to society. Because most creatures don't necessarily do that. Like, they may help their like children, or like they'll try and find somebody to mate, but they're not just gonna help like some random person like who's gone hurt like a human being would. And that's kind of what led to society.
So apparently, what I've been reading is that they're their own family entirely, like their own species.
Ah, interesting.
Red pandas are like giant pandas, giant pandas, are bamboo eaters native to Asia's high forest. Despite these similarities and shared name, the two species are not closely related. Red pandas are much smaller than the giant pandas and are the only living members of their taxonomic family. Taxonomic family. I don't know how that's pronounced, so I'm gonna rip it. Slam. Taxonomic. In biology, taxonomic is the scientific study of naming, defining, and classifying groups. Oh, so basically, they're the people who are in charge of naming species have actually dedicated red pandas as like an individual species from panda themselves, like pandas entirely through DNA studies, which is interesting. It's very strange because it makes me wonder if red pandas exist because like some divine being, or if natural evolution, I don't know, looked at a panda was like, they're too lazy, they're gonna die out from not being able to breed. So he looked at like a freaking raccoon and was like, they have a lot of energy, so I'm just gonna fuse those two together. It's really insane. They're so cute.
But yeah, that's so weird that they're not even related. Like, what determines that though?
What determines what?
Like, whether something is part of a certain species or not. Like, what's the criteria?
Well, what is the criteria of defining? I like how that when I put in criteria, it was like the criteria of the stimulus check. It's like, oh, okay, so you had too many of those questions, huh? Of defining animal species? Defining a species. Here we go. Defining a species. A species is often defined as a group of individuals that actually or potentially interbreed in nature. In this sense, a species is a bigger gene pool possible for under natural conditions. Basically, from what that first bit sounds like, it means to say that red pandas are not at all natural or have the same molecular structure as regular pandas, which is what makes them different. That they're so different from pandas that they cannot be classified in the same family. What was that? Smack, smack! Oh, you're slapping a dude. That's what it is.
Yeah. Sorry. I was in the middle of a battle.
I just heard desk slamming. Oh, you missed that over limit though. Or not the over limit, the finishing move.
I already forgot how to do it, so I just like ignore it.
Oh, that's really sad because it gives like a lot of XP and stuff. It's really good actually. You can even do AoEs. Yeah. So red pandas. From what I can surmise happened is that they took the DNA of a red panda and then a regular panda and learned that their structure is so different that they probably have ever like crossbred to create a red panda.
Interesting.
Meaning that red pandas were unnatural.
Interesting.
The definition of a species might seem cut and dry, but it's not. In nature, there are in nature there are a lot of places where it is difficult to apply this definition. For example, many bacteria reproduce mainly asexually. The bacterium shown on the right, which shows me bacteria, is reproducing asexually in a binary fission. Wow. Science.
Yeah.
Definition of a species as a group interbreeding individuals easily applied to organisms. Okay, so it shows me like a carrion crow and a hooded crow. And then it shows like the hybrids of them.
Oh, I see. Wait, I remember seeing a post on Tumblr that was like, dogs have totally like messed with the like, dogs aren't a good representation of things being in the same species, because we've basically really messed up because of how much we've interacted and, like, messed with dogs and its evolution and whatnot. Like, it's not a good representation of how certain things can be part of the same species. And that just because two things look alike doesn't mean that they're close in species. Not even
Right.
counting being part of the same species. Like, I remember seeing, like, basically in that post it showed that, like, this one bird and this one fish were closer to each other species-wise than this one bird and another bird. And that, I was like, whoa. Insane. Yeah, it's crazy.
甘いマスクに鋭い眼光フレンシーホー
Insane.
Also, it's my boy.
こんなところで何を
Sure. Oh my gosh.
Oh no, my stream froze. Oh. Why stream? Why?
No, Mog! No!
Stream's dead.
It what?
The stream's dead. It's
Is
not
it?
not for you. Not it's dead for me.
Oh, okay. I freaked out for a second. I was like, oh, my stream died.
Streaming for like 2.5 hours for it to die now.
Yeah.
That'd be big beef.
Big beef. That's what used to happen to me when I
Nice.
first started streaming. Because my computers were so poor, like, I would stream and it would constantly, like, crash and be brought back, and it would then be, like, saved. The VOD would be saved as parts because of it. I don't really have that problem anymore now because I have a good computer and I have the Ethernet connection, but that used to be a huge problem for me. Also, David, amazing. Yeah. I hope you get better Wi-Fi connection, Mog.
Yeah, we're still talking. I haven't brought it up yet because I think everybody unanimously agrees that we want like a stable connection to the internet that isn't made on a potato. And we were thinking of paying the Cox internet bill that we had, and then just getting it wired here, and then transferring it to the new place when we get it.
冗談はやめてくれ。一体何の話だ
Oh, also, Mog, what were you saying before I cut you off with the whole Tumblr post thing?
I do not recall. You do this a lot. How dare you?
I'm so sorry. You were saying about, like, the bacteria producing asexually and then showing, like, the two different...
Wow, do you remember that? Of course you do.
Yeah. I remember.
I think, generally what it was saying is that there's, like, what defines a species is that, their genetic code is so different that if they were to breed, they would create, like, a hybrid.
Ah, I see. That makes sense. Sense.
Right.
So even though they may look the
So,
same, the DNA is far enough apart that they're not. Like,
Right.
that makes a lot of sense, actually. Yeah.
So if, like, a red panda and a regular panda, like, somehow had a small panda child, it would actually be a hybrid.
男たちよ燃えたぎる熱き闘志を見せよ
It would be an unnatural hybrid if humans did it.
Yeah.
Because they wouldn't possibly do it. They would not possibly do it if they were in the wild naturally.
Yeah.
Which is insane.
Oh, David says it's illegal too.
It's illegal for what?
For I guess to crossbreed, I think?
That would make sense.
Yeah. I mean, people...
Because you could actually, like, taint the gene pool.
Yeah. Oh, no, any human experimentation of the genome is banned. Really?
That does sound like a Geneva Convention thing.
Yeah. It might be as a result of all those science fiction movies about it. Or at least in this way,
it could be. I like, the way I see it is that it could be, hey, I'm gonna go fuck with this, like, mosquito, and I'm gonna create, like, an ultra mosquito combining bees or wasps.
Yeah.
If people had free range of fucking with the molecular structure of anything, it would be bad news, probably.
Well, it's not really, like, of animals, like, I mean, people have debated about that, but I don't think that's illegal because, you know, they did the cloning stuff with, the sheep and whatnot, so they've done it with animals already. It's just humans is the problem, like taking the human genome and experimenting with that. And I think a big part of that might have been because of movies like Gattaca and whatnot that showed, like, the problems that causes of, like, how people might try and, like, take out people's imperfections and make people, like, seemingly perfect from a genetic standpoint. And just the idea of, like, people being, you know, changed at such a, like, fundamental level. And, like, a lot, like, I can see why that would be considered unethical. Because it's like the person, a lot of times, it wouldn't really be, like, it just, like, I can see a lot of problems with that.
Right. It's, people play God way too much, also.
Yeah.
Like, there's just some things that you need to define a law into to where you cannot mess with something. Alright, let's relaunch Twitch and see if it's not gonna explode. Coco Loco! I jumped into this chat and I didn't expect to and feel obligated to stay to the end of the stream. Smile.
Oh no! No, Mog!
Oh.
You don't have to stay if you don't want to. I just have it open so that people can join if they want to join, and people can come in and leave at any time. They're not obligated to do anything.
No, I suggested it. Now I'm here as a guest host.
Heck yeah. I love you, Mog,
guest.
so much.
I appreciate and love you too.
Hell yeah. You deserve the world,
Wholesome
Mog.
vibe.
Heck yeah.
I actually own the world, so that's very convenient. Thank you. I own the world, so thank you. It's very convenient. I deserve the world, therefore I earned it.
Heck yeah. I can't believe Mog is our
like
supreme ruler. Not rumor. What?
Rumor. I'm a supreme rumor. That's how I want it to be. The government can't get on to me if they don't know I'm here. I'm just a rumor. Yeah, Twitch didn't even launch for me when I went in there, so I assume it's bad. Oh, well. Big beef. Do you like beef? Oh, we were talking about Cyberpunk earlier, but I remembered what I was going to talk about.
Oh, snap.
In there. Yeah. I was gonna talk about their workshop, because they had a Steam workshop set up, but something bad happened, really bad.
Oh no!
Yeah, it actually like made their criteria their name much worse, because apparently people discovered that they could get hacked, like their computer could get actually hacked through downloading mods from their workshop, because the game was fully unsupported, or not fully fleshed out. And so if anybody downloaded like a specific mod or something like that, they would get freaking basically like hacked and lose their private information.
Oh, that's insane, actually.
Yeah, they ironically got cyberpunked in a cyberpunk game.
Wow.
It's really fucked up, but it's funny actually, because they got hacked from a cyberpunk game.
Yeah, I mean, there's sort of like an irony to it, like an absolute big irony to it. I kind of like that.
It's fucking iconically hilarious to me.
Yeah. No, I think that's kind of funny, because it's kind of like ends up being a commentary in and of itself, you know?
Oh yeah. It's so funny. The process of hacking is like literally going through somebody's entire security protocols, and they did it to the cyberpunk game, which is not supposed to do that. They breached the protocol of their own game.
Wow. Wow.
It's so insane to me. It's
There's something bigly, like, bigly. There's something majorly, yeah. There's something majorly satirical about it.
It's almost like, I don't want to say poetic, but I also want to say poetic, because let's be real. Most games are supposed to be like affirmed in that category. They're not supposed to become hackable. And I find it so ironically poetic that a game that is literally like the show of, hey, this is why you should be worried about the future, hey, this is why you should probably take precautions to protect yourself, shows you that you're not safe even from the game.
Yeah. It goes with it. It goes well with the message.
It really does. It really does. I can't help but feel bad too, because like the devs, they actually did apologize for their game being a mess up, CD Projekt Red. Take that as you will. It was a company apology from the higher ups, saying like, hey, don't punish those that were working on the game. Punish me. It was my executive decision to do it. Which is big of them, but also kind of like, you know, it's a corporation. What did you expect? Like, of course they were gonna apologize. Have you seen the Blizzard apology when they were like,
oh my god,
addressing that they for the Hong Kong stuff?
Yeah, I did see it. It's like,
yeah,
like pretty not great.
Hey, so here's the thing, is that I looked at it before I looked at another video, and I just took it at face value because I really didn't care. Not at the problem of, like, you know, the Hong Kong situation. I mean, I didn't care because it was just like it's another corporation being a butt wipe, you know.
Yeah.
It's daily. And then I went and saw somebody, I believe it was Jim Sterling, talk about like how the apology was very half-assed. It was basically made like it was cold reading.
Yeah.
As I believe he expressed, where he was like, "I'm sorry for what we did," and everybody accepted it.
Yeah.
When really taking taking acceptance for your fuck up is literally addressing what that fuck up is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Especially given what it was about. They really could have, but they didn't because they didn't want to lose out on their main buyers.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's, you know, it's all about, like, you can say you're sorry, but are you, like, really sorry about whatever happened? Or are you just saying sorry just to try and get people off your back? That sort of thing.
Yeah, and it was very clearly trying to get it off the back.
Yeah, yeah. Because if you actually, like, a good apology is one where you address, like, what you did wrong, apologize without, like, trying to deflect some of it on other people, and actually do something about it afterwards. Like, that's the only way a good apology is, like, having all of those things together, and they definitely didn't do any of that.
And after that, I was just kind of like, oh, you know, that makes a whole lot of sense, that they would be fucking assholes. But at the same time, I kind of, like, I understand it. It must be some semblance of difficult when you're a massive corporation. And I'm not saying that as, like, a forgive the corporations for being assholes. No, that's not a thing. Especially for this content. But I can think about many other, like, many other corporations that are probably good that have to tap dance around these kinds of situations because they don't want to lose out on their business. It's like plummeting, you know?
Yeah.
It's probably really difficult and unnerving. I can't say that Blizzard was one of those companies that needed to worry. They literally have money everywhere. Or at least they would have if they actually put effort into things that they make, and or effort into things that they did to make it better. Smile.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's just how it goes.
Yeah. It's like, and I feel like this is a problem that's kind of with all areas. I mean, it's kind of a symptom of our current society and how terrible things are, but I mean, it seems like gaming, it tends to show up, like, even more so, which I think is kind of, I guess it's because of the fact that, like, the products that come out, like, show it off a lot more because of how much work and effort has to be put in to make a game work properly. And when a company isn't, like, doing what they should be doing, it kind of shows up in the products as well. And so we end up having, like, situations with, like, that, or, like, with other gaming companies as well. It's insane.
Right.
Like the whole Konami situation too.
Oh, Konami's basically a mafia company from what I understand.
Yeah, it's insane.
Oh my god. Speaking of shitty companies, you want to talk about Cyberpower?
Cyberpower? I don't actually know that company.
So I have a PC that is a Cyberpower PC. And the company apparently, even if you have like insurance on that PC, they straight up will not fucking like actually help you if your PC breaks or anything like that. Which is, it's been a situation that frequently has been cropping up on my feed on Twitter. So there's like actual queues full just waiting for like a cyberpower representative to contact them to help them with their insurance policies. But they're all being like, they're never being reached, and they keep getting stuck in like purgatory.
Oh no.
Yeah, so I have insurance on this thing, and I'm like, if this thing ever breaks, I'm up crap creek.
No.
Like, I can't get a repair for it. Yeah. So I actually have to like, I have to nitpick my PC to make sure it stays safe.
Yeah.
It's insane. Long story short, don't buy a cyberpower PC.
That's insane, honestly.
Do you know a channel named Zero Doxy?
Yeah, I do know
Anya?
Doxy. I do know Doxy.
Yeah. Well, it was Dungeon Dad, Doxy's, I think, like boyfriend. I think. Who had a cyberpower PC break that brought it up. And so I've been watching like him going on a tirade and a crusade to try to get cyberpower to fix their policies and shit and bring awareness to not buy a cyberpower PC.
That's just so crazy.
Yeah, I know, right? Let me see if I can go on Twitter and because he shared something a while back. I typed in dung. I'm so mean. Why did I do that? Oh my god. Yeah, he shared this tweet. If you purchase from Cyberpower PC and anything goes wrong, please note they will refuse to help, even under warranty. Imagine spending over $1,000, it breaks, and the company just ignores you. This is the reality of buying from a Cyberpower PC.
Wow. I'm glad that's
it's
not.
Really bad.
I'm glad I don't have that then.
Oh yeah. It's really sad because I was recommended a Cyberpower PC not because of its reliability or anything like that, but because it's a good template to build on for computer building. And I was recommended to get it because it was like the cheapest computer I could afford with my first stimulus. And so I got it.
Yeah.
So, realistically, I will not ever buy a Cyberpower PC. I only wanted your case, and I only wanted what it had in it. Buying it.
Yeah. But yeah, that really sucks. Like, when companies are like, well, you bought it, now that's just what you deal with. It's like really bad.
They don't even address it. It's just straight up turning people down at the door, basically, or lying to them, just telling them, "Oh, you'll be called soon," and then you just sit in like the lobby for an hour.
Oh no.
Or
That's
longer
so
until you
sad.
get set up. It's so upsetting.
That is honestly upsetting.
To me, basically, like a lawsuit can be filed. Because if you got a warranty on it and you're not getting your warranty filed out, then you can legitimately take that to court.
Yeah.
There are people who have been in that queue for like months, apparently.
Yeah. Yeah, honestly is crazy to me. Just absolutely insane.
I hate the fact that people have to go through that.
Yeah. Like,
and I hate even more that there's situations where people have to like speak out on Twitter for people to do like active movements. Like if somebody with a big PR, like a big following, says something negative, that PR guy is going to be like, we gotta convert him, send him ad revenue.
yeah. It's so sad.
And it's just absolutely insane to me.
Yeah.
I hate it. Proves that you don't really have power unless you have a following.
Yeah. It's crazy.
It's really disgusting.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Yeah, because it's like you're not your own person. Like, it should be enough that you're a person who has wants and needs. And,
right.
I mean, just the fact that, like, you bought something and, like, you're a customer, like, at least that should be enough. But it's not. Like, people aren't treated as, like, individuals. They're just a number to be cashed in.
I'm just confused on like what the hell they're doing. You know, if they're selling like insurance and not doing anything with the insurance, what are they actually, why are they selling insurance in the first place if it's going to get them in trouble?
Just the money. The extra money. That's why, honestly, whenever I order something, I actually don't usually get the insurance because, like, I've almost never used it because of stuff like that happening. It's
I wish I could have a stable job to where I could turn down insurance.
Yeah. But, yeah. The PC I have is an Omen PC. Works pretty well. I'm glad for that.
Has it been?
Yeah, it's been good. It's a very expensive PC though, because I had a bit of a higher budget because I was getting Macs before, and Macs, just base Macs, are super expensive. So my budget was pretty high. So I got a pretty beast of a computer, basically, that can run pretty well anything. But anyways, it's already been almost 3.5 hours. And I need...
Really?
Yep, and I need to get some food. So...
And some to drink, I'm sure.
Yeah.
You've been super talkative. We've all been super talkative today.
Yeah, I mean, I had my bottle of water. It's halfway done. I've been good. Yeah. I've been good. I've been drinking. I've been staying hydrated. I hope you've been staying hydrated too, Mog.
I had like this. I have a giant, large cup, like Popeyes cup, and I've been pouring large amounts of sweet tea into it.
Nice. I love tea so much. So,
I can't drink water. Water's ugh.
I mean, I'm fine.
Unless it's bottled.
Yeah, I'm fine with bottled water, sometimes. Like, I definitely prefer to drink other things. Like, I have soda and... Like, I would prefer even drinking sparkling water over regular water, just because at least sparkling water has, like, the fizz and stuff in it. Just plain water, like, is just too... Like, unless I'm, like, thirsty, then water is, like, heaven when I'm thirsty. But otherwise, like, if it's just daily, like, I'm just existing, I'm not gonna be as into water.
I want to get one of those carbonators, like, where I could carbonate, like, some fruit juice or something.
Yeah. Same. Like, honestly, like, the carbonation is my favorite part of sodas. It's the reason... That's why I like sodas that have, like, really strong carbonation to it. Because it's less about, like, the other stuff and more about, like, the kick of, like, the carbonation on my tongue. That's why I love ginger
Right.
ale so much, because ginger ale is such a potent one.
It's got bite. If it
Yeah.
doesn't make you burp, it's not good.
Yeah. It's true. It's so true. Yeah,
So who are you
anyways.
thinking of raiding?
Yeah, I gotta check first. First off.
Dunk is streaming.
Oh, really? He is?
He's streaming.
Is
I don't
he?
know if he's gonna end anytime soon, but he's streaming right now.
Oh, that's awesome. I'm gonna raid Dunk then. First off, thank you
Alright.
everyone for joining me today. I love you all so much. Thank you, Mog, for joining me and talking with me on the stream. You're the best. Thank you, thank you.
No problem.
It was...
I'll be there anytime if you ever want like somebody to talk to.
Heck yeah. I mean, you are free to come in here anytime. As I said, like, during streams, I'm just here in this chat, like, in this voice channel, and you can just, like, drop in at any time and say hi and just start talking. I'm here for it. Sometimes I might miss some stuff because I get focused on a game, but I'm here. I'm here for it. But yeah, thank you so much for being here, Mug. You're the greatest. And thank you, everyone else. Thank you, David. Thank you, Azure.
No problem.
Thank you, everyone, for being here. Y'all are precious beings.
Anyone who drops into Dunk's chat, tell him I said, tell him Mog says hi.
And sometimes Gilbert Godfrey hops in to be hello.
Oh God, Gilbert, why?
Hi, Barry. I love you so much. Oh my gosh. Hi, Barry. I love your Gilbert Godfrey voice so much.
He ran away. he came in, he said his piece and ran away.
She came in.
Oh, she? I didn't know.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Nah, it's okay. It's okay.
I didn't know.
Now you know. It's fine.
I'm gonna put that in their note.
Yeah. Yeah, Barry is a great being. I love her so much. But yeah.
Yeah.
Barry coming in here with the great last minute Gilbert Gottfried. She's amazing. But yeah. So we'll rate in a sec. There was something else I wanted to say. Oh yeah, tomorrow, Friday, is the watch together stuff in my server. We're gonna be watching what was it? We were gonna be watching something. And now my brain is not functioning. We were gonna watch something in particular that we were talking about yesterday, and now I can't remember. And I'm dying on the inside because my brain legitimately is drawing a blank, and I can't believe this. We were actually talking about this yesterday. Oh my gosh. It was a film that we were like, we gotta watch. I'll remember later, probably, hopefully. Crossing my fingers that I remember. Wanna believe in the dream. But yeah, we'll probably watch something all together then tomorrow for the good old streams, the good old watch togethers, which I'll be happy to see y'all there.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you, Mog, for joining me. Thank you, Barry, for coming in with the Gilbert Godfrey. Yeah. I'll see you later, Barry. I love you so much, and also good luck with making your the rest of your level. I believe in you. You'll do great. You're learning. You're getting better. I believe in you so much, Barry. I love you. You can do this. I believe in you.
I believe in you too, Barry.
Love ya. I'll see you guys possibly tomorrow for the movie night, and of course, I'll see you guys next week for more streams. Bye bye!